Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Today we are going to be making my peach crisp with the maple sauce. Okay? You can use fresh peaches. There aren't any in the store in my town, so this is what I'm going to be using. Okay? You only really need the big can. That's enough, but I'm extra, so I'm going to use a little bit more. We're going to use some corn syrup. Some pure maple syrup. It has to be pure. And this particular one I got from Ross. Can you believe it? Yes, Ross. And this is going to be some regular good old granulated sugar. That's brown sugar. We've got flour there. And in here we've got some nutmeg, some cinnamon, and a pinch of salt. We've got our lemon. We're going to need some butter. And we're also going to use this heavy whipping cream. Here is your shot of everything that we're getting ready to use. All right. Let's get started. I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, we're going to get this party started. Preheat your onion to 350. We're going to go in, and this is about a cup of brown sugar. We're going to use a cup of flour, a cup of the granulated sugar, and then this is a pinch of salt, which is about a fourth of a teaspoon, and then about a half a teaspoon or so. I use the full teaspoon, actually, of the cinnamon and the nutmeg. Okay, and then we're going to... If you don't have one of these, use a fork. And we're just going to mix that all up. That's the first thing we're going to do. Mix it all up. These little things are wonderful too, but if you don't have one, use a fork. You don't have to have all the nifty little kitchen gadgets. We're just going to mix that all up. And then we're going to put in a stick of butter. We're going to cut that in. And then put a knife over here. Let me get a knife. I'll be right back. Okay, and then you're just going to cut that in there. You know, you can use unsalted butter. I don't care. I really don't. But you can use unsalted butter, which is what you use a lot of times when you're baking. But you know me. I set my own rules. I do what I want to do, how I want to do it. It's my kitchen, my rules. What? Right? So you just cut that all in. All right? That's all you got to do. Easy peasy, beautiful cover girl. All right, and I'll be right back. Okay, the very next thing we're going to do here is I've got the peaches in here, drain them. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in with the zest of that lemon. And we're going to put that zest from this whole lemon in here, okay? And like I said, if you can find fresh peaches, it's great. But I went to 3 different stores and couldn't find any peaches, okay? So the can is going to work just fine. All right. I hope everybody's having a great day, starting their new year off right. Whether it be resolutions or not, I don't do them. Okay? You just always try to live your best life the best way you can. And then you don't have to worry about doing all those resolutions. For me, that's my case. I always try to do right, be right, do right. You know what I'm saying? And then I am going to cut this lemon. Okay? And we're going to use the juice from that lemon in here. Okay? Let me get a knife. I'll be back. All right. Get that juice right on in there. I've told you a million times, fresh herbs, fresh citrus takes a dish to a whole nother level, and we like other levels. And we're going to use the whole lemon, okay? Not a part of it. You can use half of it if you only want to use half, but we want to use that whole lemon. Oh, something hit me in the face. Ooh. Lemon facial. All right. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to go to the next level. I'm going to clean this up. Okay, now we're going to put in about, I say about 2 tablespoons of this syrup. Okay, maybe a little more, because that's what she does. And then we're just going to mix this up really good. And then we're going to go to the next stage. It's time to start building this baby and getting her in the oven. And let me tell you. And if you don't have real maple syrup, just use, you know, whatever kind of syrup you have in the house. Always improvise if that's what you have to do. Use what you got. Okay? So I'm going to get my baking dish out and we're going to start building. I'll be right back. Right, the first thing we're going to do is get those peaches in there. I did spray my pan down with some the butter spray. You see me use that. Okay, getting all that stuff in there. I'm going to make this even. And then we're going to put in some of that crumb mixture that we made. I'm going to go over the top of it with this. Cover the whole top. And then we're going to bake this in the oven for 15 minutes. Okay? And that's exactly what we're going to do. Let me clean my mess up. I'll be right back. Alright, this is what she's looking like. This is how we're going to put her in the oven. We're just going to put a piece of foil over her, and we're going to bake her for 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, we're going to do something different. I'll come back and show you what we're going to do next. 15 minutes, 350. I'll be back. Okay, now we're going to make a really nice little sauce to go on top of that. Okay, I've got this over a medium heat. We're going to go ahead and put in the heavy whipping cream. I'm going to use this whole little carton. Okay. Yep. Try not to spill it on your stove like I just did. What a mess, what a mess, what a mess. But you know what? That's okay, that's okay. This is a real kitchen, all right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with some of this maple syrup. And we kind of want to use, I don't know, I'm just going to pour some in there. All right. And I'm going to do the same with the corn syrup. I'd say you probably need to use, let's say, maybe just a couple of tablespoons of both. We're going to say. But you know she doesn't measure very well. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Okay, gotta wipe those off. And then we're just gonna let this kind of come to a boil over this medium heat, stirring continuously. Okay? And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let this just kind of heat up, and we're gonna keep stirring this, and this is gonna take us, I'd say, about 15 minutes to get to where we want it to be. So I'm gonna let this go for 3 minutes, stirring continuously, not just sitting up here staring. I'm going to go ahead and put these dishes in the sink and wipe off my little syrup things, because I can't stand it when they got that little extra little ugh on them when you get ready to use them the next time. So I'm going to wipe those off, and I'll come back. So I'll be back in 2 minutes just to let you see what it looks like, okay? I'll be back. Okay, as you can see, I am still stirring this sauce. As you can see, it has reduced. You can see by the lines there how much it's reduced. This is ready. We are going to put this in a dish and put this in the refrigerator and just let her chill out while we finish this. I've taken her out of the oven, and now I'm going to put her back in there, take the foil off, put her back in there for about 20 minutes, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. Put this one back in the oven for 20 minutes, and I'll be back. We want this top part to get good golden brown, okay? I'll be back. All right, you guys. Here is what she looks like. Okay? It's almost like another spin-off of peach cobbler. That's the best way to describe it. The custard, I keep calling it custard. It's not custard. It's a cream sauce. You want it to cool in the refrigerator for about an hour before you use it. And then you just take it and you just drizzle it all about. That's all you do. Just drizzle that good old cream sauce on there. And then let me tell you, the cream sauce is really delicious. Okay, and because I did not get, hold on, somebody was calling me. Because I did not get the crunch on top because I didn't add enough flour, and I didn't use unsalted butter like I should have, I just took some Lorna Doone, I said Lorna Doone cookies and crumbled them up. And now I'm going to get that crunch effect that I wanted on top of that. Okay? And nothing wrong with improvising. You hear me? There is absolutely nothing wrong with improvising. Okay? And there she is. There she is. I'll be back for her close-up. I'll be right back. There's her close-up. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Look at that. Please like, subscribe, and feel free to share. Look at that. You see the cream sauce in there? Yummo! Please like, subscribe, and feel free to share. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. And know that Gigi will see you next time. Bye-bye.